this week?
Oh, yeah. Forgot about that.
What do you remember about him? I mean, because he was more a kick returner when he was here.
Yeah.
Didn't get much, but what have you seen from him?
As far as at Rutgers?
Yeah.
Seen a lot, especially special teams wise. Big play guy, makes a lot of plays. Nothing new. He's always been that guy since he's been here. Offensive wise, they just try to get the ball in his hands. Let him do his thing, create big plays and stuff like that. So haven't dove too much into it, but just from what I've seen so far, that's what it is, the case right now.
And a lot of your teammates have talked about Nick Herbig's intensity. Do you have any examples that stand out to you, and what's he been able to do to elevate the defense?
There's probably some examples I shouldn't say, but he comes every day. Like, it could be a practice and early morning practice, and you kind of tells nobody's feeling it or whatever, and he's on go. He's 100, all day, every day, man, and everybody feeds off it. And I think he's been a big part of our success on defense as far as like bringing that energy. Just his presence alone, you're gonna get the best out of him every day, every game. So.
But kind of just the feeling around the locker room now versus maybe right after that Michigan game. How do things change?
Yeah.
As we're going on?
It's easy to feel good when you win it. The most important part about it was what type of team was we going to be when our backs was against the wall, and I think it's showing, man. Our backs was against the wall, and we had guys stepping up. The team, coming together. Because after 1-3 start, it's easy for a team to kind of just fall apart and give up. But this team just keeps punching, man. It keeps going, and everybody has that do-it-again mentality, not getting too high off a win. Because at the end of the day, we know there's still much more to be had. So.
You still feel like your backs are against the wall to a certain extent in terms of the business?
Yeah, because we know at this point it's win or go home. We treating every game like a playoff game, and that's our case. That's our reality right now, and everybody's embracing that challenge. So.
I'll say, Faion, I know in terms of it's still early in the week, but what have you seen from Rutgers' offense on film so far, or just what have you had from a scouting report on them?
Like I said, I haven't seen much, but we know the quarterback. He likes to run the ball. It's something that we have to do well containing. We haven't really done well in the past with running quarterbacks, so that's something we got to keep an eye on. And then little RPOs here and there, but like I said, not too much. I haven't really dug deep into it. So.
For you as a corner, you mentioned the running quarterback. That changes the numbers, right? Like, probably involves you guys on the outside a little bit more. Just how do you balance out, like, your first responsibility is receiver in the pass game, but the quarterback might be coming toward you?
I'd say is it probably forces us to be in a lot more one-on-one situations. Trying to contain the quarterback and stuff like that. So I know as DBs, we'll be in a lot more one-on-one situations for us.
I'll say, Faion, too, I know that Dante entered the transfer portal last week. I guess in this there has been some players that have left the program during this season. What is your take on that, and just how hard is it hard to balance, like having a teammate like that, and then you see them leave during the middle of the season?
Yeah, I think Colin had a good response to that. I mean, like he said, good riddance. You kind of just weave out the ones that, if it's not for them, it's not for them. So, those guys got to make the best decision for themselves. I'm not a big fan of leaving your team in the middle of the season, but everybody got their own way of doing things. So, but at the end of the day, the ones that's here, that's all that matters.
So a guy like, Jack Cohn,